That part. You guys, let's not wait towards the middle or the end of this video. I need you guys to go ahead and hit that like button. All right, don't wait for the middle to end. So YouTube will take this content, push it forward, and recommend it to their audience. That part. You're. We're gonna listen to this fire intro, and I'm just waiting for the room to build up. All right, we're gonna speak about it. A$AP Rocky trial. A$AP Rocky for the win. That part. The win for the street. You heard me? All right. You guys, let's not wait for the middle to end. We're gonna hit the like button off top. All right. All right, you guys. No further ado, you guys. This is gonna be a very eventful podcast, episode number 100 and what we got here, 16. All right. I am the incomparable, the off the imitator cannot be duplicated. The one they took their style from, the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. I go by the name L.O.T.S to prove you guys that is an acronym. It stands for the Lord of the Streets, leaders of the streets, learning off the streets, living off the streets. When I say living off the streets, I'm referring to eating off of the land. We are hustlers. You know what I mean? So we eat what we kill here. This is powered by L.O.T.S Approved Media. I want to welcome everybody to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 116. That part. That part. Just a little bomb. Listen, you guys, A$AP Rocky, we're going to speak about it. A$AP Rocky just beat his case. A W. That's a W for the streets, all right? Not only A$AP Rocky, 50 and Joe Budden. Y'all seen 50's been on a tirade, all right? As usual, in a typical 50 Cent Jackson fashion. Also, Ross chiming in. We'll Big Meech, cancellation, concert. We're going to speak about Big Meech. This is the topic of the week. All right, we're gonna talk about Joe Budden and 50 going back and forth, and Joe Budden saying that 50 may need some therapy. All right, what else? Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right, don't be a ninja watcher. It's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher. That's just a hater. And you definitely want to be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. We call that a peeping Tom. If y'all know what they do to peeping Toms, just don't go to jail, and you don't have to find out. Make sure you guys hit the like button once again. That's called wiping your feet on the rug. I seen Hassan Campbell and niggas is trying to take what I told you I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking, all right? So this is how it goes. Make sure you guys wipe your feet on the rug. Don't embarrass the parents. Don't embarrass the people that raised you, whether it be your mama, your daddy, your grandparents, aunties, etc., right? Show that you got manners and wipe your feet on the rug by hitting the like button, all right? That part. Now, what else we got? Dr. Umar Johnson. Listen, you guys, Dr. Umar Johnson, the school that was never built. We'll speak about Dr. Umar Johnson and Neo, polygamy. One of my favorite topics, polygamy. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like button once again. All right, you guys. A$AP Rocky recently was on trial for allegedly shooting A$AP member, A$AP Relly. All right. Now, surprisingly enough, A$AP Relly took the stand. You guys know that's shunned upon in the hood. All right. The man took the stand. So obviously he intended on making this man go to jail. Obviously. A$AP Rocky, plea deal. 6 months incarceration. Most of us would have took it. I'm a two-time felon. I definitely probably would have took that, and I would advise A$AP Rocky to take that plea deal. Apparently, opposed to what we would have suggested, A$AP Rocky went with his own decision. And I'm pretty sure his lawyer advised him of that. He decided to fight the case. Now, according to reports, A$AP was facing maybe 20 years. Now, in comparison to 20 years versus 6 months incarceration, followed by some supervision, house arrest, probation. That sounds a little bit more appealing to me than actually going to trial. But mind you, I don't know if A$AP Rocky is a felon, because those are the things that kind of persuade you in the courtroom, because you know what you're facing. priors, etc. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We about to go into this video. All right. ASAP Rocky's response, and we're gonna see the wife, the $1 billion wife, Rihanna's response, because y'all know Rihanna, being supportive wife that she is, one of the probably the baddest chick on the baddest celebrity on the planet, hands down. She was there in attendance too, in which she received a lot of flack for having that type of support, that celebrity status there. All right. Once again, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Now, let's pull up this video. Once again, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's go.
Juror 9, you are the foreperson? Yes. And it is true that the jury has reached verdicts? Yes, Your Honor. On both counts? Yes, Your Honor. All right, do you have the verdict forms with you? Yes, Your Honor. All right, could you give those to Deputy Bennett? All right, what we're going to do, folks, is Deputy Bennett is going to give the verdict forms to juror number 1. Juror number 1, I want you to look at the verdict forms, and I'm going to want to know whether these verdict forms reflect your true and correct verdicts. Juror 2, I'd like you to look over her shoulder so you can review the verdict forms. And I want to know from you whether these are your true and correct verdicts. Once I've heard from both of you, give the verdict forms to juror number 3. Juror 3, look at the verdict forms. Juror 4, look over her shoulder. So ultimately, I'm going to want to hear from all 12 of you whether these verdict forms reflect your individual true and correct verdicts. Everybody understand? All right. Deputy Bennett, put these two in the forms. Juror number 1, are those your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 2?
Yes.
Juror 3 and 4?
Yes.
Juror 5 and 6? Juror 5, are those your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 6? All right, let's get the verdict forms to juror 7. Juror 8, look over your shoulder. Juror number 7, those are your true and correct verdicts? Juror 7?
Yes.
Juror 8?
Yes.
9 and 10? Juror 9?
Yes.
Juror 10?
Yes.
11 and 12. Juror 11?
Yes.
Juror 12?
Yes.
All right, all jurors have stated that the verdict forms reflect their individual true and correct verdicts. Alex, read this.
Yes, Your Honor. The Los Angeles Superior Court, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Rakim Mayers, case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury of the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakim Mayers, not guilty of
Not against the audience. Or is it just not against the audience?
Hold it down, hold it down. Verdict has to be read on count two.
Repeat again, we, the jury, the above entitled actions, find the defendant, Rakim Mayers, not guilty of semi-automatic firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Section B, a felony, charging count one of the information, this 18th day of February 2025, jury seat number 9, 4%.
All right,
Title for the cause, we, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakim Mayers, not guilty of the crime of assault firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Section B, a felony, charging count two of the information, this 18th day of February 2025, juror seat number 9, 4%.
during this trial, I watched you periodically. You did what we asked of you at the very beginning, which is to give both sides a fair trial, pay attention, use your common sense, apply the law, and base your verdict on the evidence. I know you took extensive notes, and you took this as seriously as any jury could. We cannot have jury trials without folks like you. So you certainly have my gratitude. I want to extend to you my best wishes. Again, thank you. The admonition to not discuss the case no longer applies. You can talk about the case with anybody you want to, or nobody if you don't want to. Alex has your certificates of completion. You can take your juror badges with you. Thank you again. You are excused.
Everybody remain seated in the public. We're gonna let the jurors walk out first.
Thank y'all for saving my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for making the city. Thank you. Thank you, y'all.
Let's watch this over again. Hold up. All right, so y'all see already. You see the enthusiasm, right? That man just jumped into the jury booth. I don't know who was over there that he was actually trying to get to. I don't know if that was Rihanna. Let's see again. Okay, that's Rihanna you hugging. That's the wife you hugging.
We, the jury, the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakim Mayers, not guilty of
All right. Now, you guys, that was Rihanna. He was hugging Rihanna, right? Wait one moment. Now, there's another reaction. Actually, them coming out of the courtroom. That's a whole different reaction here. Once again, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I
just won my taxes. Oh yeah? I just switched from TurboTax to H&R. It was so easy.
Hold on.
Look, guys. Guys. Let him speak. Hey, guys, we can't do this. Everyone's gonna yell. We'll just have to leave. But listen. Guys, listen.
Let your talk.
Guys, chill. Relax.
No, I need your lowest contacts, man.
Guys, bottom line is we're grateful for the jury. They saw through this barrage of a case.
CIA.
He said from day one he was innocent. He turned down a plea for almost no jail time because he was innocent. And I've always said this was an extortion. The extortion played out live in color in court. You know, we've always said what it says is that the district attorney should look long and hard at prosecuting Tyrell Efron.
Selective prosecution.
We said that from day one. They should do it now. They have him admitting to perjury. They have him committing extortion. The jury saw through it and can't do it. An enormously quick and speedy verdict, the right verdict, and we thank this jury. And again, for me, My partner Chad, we're honored to have represented this amazing family. Rocky is one of my closest friends, but he's also just a great person.
Love him.
Rihanna,
ASAP Joe.
they are seriously the greatest people, and I said I love them, and I really do love them, and I got emotional in my summation because I care about them. This is one of the happiest days of my life, and I'm happy for them because they've earned this and deserve it.
Congratulations, family. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Let's all say amen. Amen.
I ain't leaving. I just want to see the last remnants of by Rihanna. All right, that part. Now, you guys. All right, y'all see A$AP Rocky. First of all, A$AP Rocky had great representation. You see here, he referred to the man as A$AP Joe. So now his lawyer is A$AP Joe. He's an A$AP member. Nonetheless, Rihanna standing in attendance. That's a good look. You see the judge, you want to see family members inside the courtroom. That's the difference between the judge having some type of mercy on you, knowing that you have people that depend on you that have love for you. So Rihanna, it helped a lot that Rihanna was actually in the room. That was A$AP jumping over the wherever that corner, jumping over there trying to hug Rihanna. Lawyers spoke about it. You guys, I just want to say congratulations to A$AP Rocky. First of all, let's applaud A$AP Rocky for having the balls to fight that case. Hold on. That part. We got to applaud A$AP Rocky just for having the balls to fight that case, facing 20 years, and he only had 6 months to do. You know what I mean? And that man still had the cojones to fight the case. Now, apparently he knew he was going to beat the case. The lawyer definitely made him confident to want to fight that case. And I like to say it was a good look. You got Rihanna in the room with you. You know what I mean? A$AP Joe, you got your lawyer. You know what I mean? It pandemonium in the courtroom, right? The man was excited, which you probably would be excited too. You see smooth, braids to the back, bad wifey. Listen, A$AP Rocky, that was a win for you, brother. Now, moving right along, you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. L.O.T.S Prove Me the Dose of the Message podcast, the most dangerous podcast on God's green earth. This is episode number 117. You guys, with that being said, not Fat Joe, but Joe Buttons. Joe Buttons and 50 Cent. Now, y'all know Joe Buttons and 50 Cent, they're familiar. They've been around this rodeo before. Y'all know G-Unit, I think apparently it was something. They had a lyrical battle with Joe Budden. So ever since it's been bad blood between Joe Budden and 50 Cent, such is the case now. Now, you guys know you've seen 50 Cent. We all know 50 as being heartless. Everybody considers 50 Cent heartless, right? But think about 50 Cent's situation. First of all, let me give you guys a synopsis. Remember, 50 Cent mama got unalived. 50 Cent, apparently he doesn't know his father. I don't know if he met his daddy before, but obviously he doesn't speak about his father. According to 50, he was raised by the grandparents. So you lost your mama. Your daddy was never around, right? I don't know 50 for having brothers and sisters. 50 doesn't seemingly look like he was the product of a family, a loving family, immediate infrastructure, right? Because when you have brothers and mothers and daddies, that's your immediate family. That love is a little bit different than grandparents. Though we love our grandparents, the love is still genuine from the grandparents. But when you have the mother and the father and the brothers and sisters, that's going to make you have more compassion. I'm going to tell you, most kids that grow up with brothers and sisters, they tend to have more compassion for people, right? Loving families, as opposed to people with less in their family. But that's enough of that. Joe Budden said that 50 need to get therapy, in which 50 chimed in. I want to show this video of actually Joe Budden commenting. Well, I'm not gonna show the video, but because we don't want to copyright strikes. Joe Budden said that 50 and Kanye West need therapy, right? In which obviously you guys 50 chimed in. Now I want to pull up 50's page here. Once again, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We just spoke about the A$AP Rocky and A$AP Relly trial. All right, let's go into let's go into 50 Cent's response. 50 Cent response to Joe Budden. All right. Now, Joe Budden telling 50 that he needs therapy, in which 50 responded, stay out my mix, Joe, talking about I need therapy. Bitch, you need to stop walking around naked. The fuck is wrong? The fuck you doing in the hallway with your balls out? All right. So if you guys don't know, 50's referring to Joe Budden being a sleep apnea. I don't know what you would call it. He's a sleepwalker, right? Joe Budden tends to wake up at night and start sleepwalking. And on this particular night, he was naked. So he sleeps naked. No diddy. In which Joe Budden went and knocked on his neighbor's door while he's naked. This is what 50's referring to. See, a lot of times, you guys, we tend to we single out people and we forget about our own backyard and what we have in our past, our track record, right? That was the case of the pot calling the kettle black. So 50 just pointed out the fact that, Joe, you have your own issues you need to address first, as opposed to talking about I need therapy. Now, is 50 heartless? Obviously. But looking at 50 Cent's situation, his foundation, father not there, mother passed away, mother was murdered. You kind of understand 50 his compassion for people, right? It's a little bit different. I wasn't raised around my father, so it does make you a little less passionate towards people's situations when you were deprived of those type of things. I don't know nothing about father and those type of things, right? So if I see somebody else with father issues, I might not be so compassionate towards what he got going on with his daddy, all right? And such is the case, I feel like, with 50. But nonetheless, you guys, a lot of people live vicariously through 50 Cent. So people love that 50 is heartless, to be quite honest with you. White folks, black folks, whatever folks, people live vicariously through 50, right? So a lot of people, they root 50 on that type of behavior. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to judge that situation, because neither am I perfect. At times I seek vengeance. Yeah. They say success is the best revenge, but sometimes, it gets physical in reference to revenge. Joe Budden. 50 definitely put Joe Budden out there, man. Shout out to Joe Budden. Shout out to the JBP podcast. You know what I mean? Joe giving an observation. But I'm going to say this, Joe. Joe Budden don't come from this type of background. Now, I know Joe Budden is not some suburban guy. I know Joe Budden, he frequented the hood in Queens, wherever, Jersey, wherever he be. But Joe Budden don't strike me as a real street nigga. When I mean street nigga, meaning like into the street affairs and street justice and things of that nature. I'm not saying that Joe Budden is innocent, but I don't think Joe Budden lived this harsh life that most of us, some of us live, right? I don't think Joe Budden could even fathom 50 having these type of feelings. I think he can't fathom 50's situation, quite honest with you. So when Joe Budden is making these remarks, Joe Budden is making the remarks from, he's speaking from a standpoint from somebody who's remorseful. You can't really be remorseful in life. Body, move yourself. You can't be remorseful in life. You tend not to be remorseful in life, depending on your experiences, right? You become more heartless, nonetheless. But my question is 50 really at fault? Or the people that keep fucking off, the people that keep crossing the line? Who's actually at fault? That's my question. That's my question to y'all. Because a lot of people are judging 50, and obviously the general public, they rooting 50 on. But people always question 50's intentions, as in they gauge how evil can he be, how, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, shout out to 50 Cent. Shout out to Joe Budden, nonetheless, all right? Now, sticking with that, you guys, y'all know 50 Cent, Big Meech. Let's speak about it. Big Meech recently was canceled, right? Concert canceled Christmas. Throughout this whole chain of events, there's a lot of things that's been spawning. every day something new. You got different people chiming in. One of them being Rollo. Now, you guys know Rollo, he got locked up for he had the dope on the jet. All right, Rollo was bringing in a lot of weed on the jet, in which he did like 5 years. Rollo, upon his release, Rollo's expecting, apparently he was expecting to be well embraced. Opposed to being embraced, it was the opposite. Rollo was accused of ratting, snitching, being an informant. Obviously, Rollo denied those claims. Now, with that being said, Rollo confirmed that he tried to swindle them crackers. He tried to swindle the feds. He tried to swindle them. He tried to make somebody else take the charge, and that's coming out in the news reports, and people are misinterpreting it, and people are interpreting it for ratting, as if that was his intentions to actually put the blame on the man. But they were not aware of the plan, right? So, you guys, Rollo has chimed in. Rollo, he's hot at everybody. He's mad at the whole Atlanta, like the little babies. He's not saying no names, but you know Rollo has to be talking about little baby. He has to be talking about anybody that was attending the Big Meech concert that he has a personal relationship with, obviously, right? We're going to go into this video. Once again, make sure you guys hit this like button. We're going to go into this video of Rollo. Now, we speaking about the Big Meech situation. This situation is crazy. Things are unveiling. We're going to speak about Big Meech's son. Big Meech's son doing the most. We'll speak about Big Meech's son. You guys, once again, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. And we got to speak about Dr. Umar. Hold up. All right. All right, you guys, we about to watch a video of Rollo responding to Big Meech being canceled. Rollo hot. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, we got to get our subscriptions up, y'all. Got to get the subscriptions up. All right. Let's watch this video of Rollo speaking on the Big Meech being canceled.
Niggas to go do that, so y'all wasn't gonna hear the last of it out of me. I going down lots of the feds and get called a rat, but yet y'all got a nigga saying he did 20-something years for a dude. I don't have a Tammy Collins. I don't have a cuffy. I don't have a alleged person saying that Rollo got him locked up. Never have, won't ever be. But however, I couldn't even get a nigga to tell Rollo happy birthday. But these niggas was ready, dying to go get on that stage. And let's get it clear. If 50 would have never went up on Sheldon, y'all would have been right on that stage. Y'all would have been. I was lying on you niggas to go do that, so y'all wasn't gonna hear the last of it out of me. I going down lots of the feds and get called a rat, but yet y'all got a nigga saying he did 20-something years for a dude. I don't have a Tammy Collins. I don't have a cuffy. I don't have a alleged person saying that Rollo got him locked up. Never have, won't ever be. But however, I couldn't even get a nigga to tell Rollo happy birthday. But these niggas was ready, dying to go get on that stage. And let's get it clear. If 50 would have never went up on Sheldon, y'all would have been right on that stage. Y'all would have been.
All right. Now, hold on. All right, you guys see that's Rollo chiming in. Now, you guys, particularly, I'm not a big fan of people that see somebody get a treatment and they be like, damn, I'm not a fan of that. You claiming you acting like you wanted that same, like, people are mad at Big Meech getting this type of praise. There's a lot of people out there that feel like they deserve that same praise that Big Meech was receiving. Nonetheless, you guys, Rollo, obviously, he said he was running the play. Everybody chalked Rollo up for being a rat. So this is Rollo responding to all the responding to Big Meech being canceled. It don't stop there. Rollo wasn't the only one that responded. Also, you guys see Little Meech out there. Now, hold on. Wait 1 second, man. Hold on. Let's talk about it. You guys, listen, Little Meech is out there, and I'm seeing Little Meech making his moves. Little Meech looks like he's scrambling at this moment. All right, Little Meech is no longer on Power. Obviously, 50, cancel that. With that being said, Little Meech has been seen online. Now, I'm seeing Little Meech doing workout videos. Yeah, we champion that. We champion working out here. Yeah. No. We champion that. Yeah. We champion that. Working out. But hold up. Little Meech doing a neighborhood t-shirt promotions. Hold up. Listen, Little Meech, I know. I commend the hustle. I commend you trying to hustle. But it seems like you're trying to find your way. And the way that you're going about it, it kind of seems like you demoted yourself. Not just 50 demoted you, but you're kind of demoting yourself. Meech, Little Meech, you still kind of a brand. It's not over with. BMF as in the bravado, that might be over with. But you still have opportunity out here, brother. You made some grounds out here. Now, I know you got 50 against you. And 50's going to sabotage a lot of potential things that you might have going on in the future. I'm assuming. Big shout out to Make It Happen in the building. That part, Poppy still in the sauce. That part, wipe your feet on the rug. That part, don't embarrass the people that raised you. That part. Big shout out to Make It Happen out there in Trinity. You hear me? We got people out the country that are avid supporters of this channel. Y'all get a chance. And he makes good music too. He goes by the name of Make It Happen. Make It Happen, a Trinidadian artist. Remember, I tell you guys, check out the music. But nonetheless, Lil Meech, back to you, brother. Hold up. Lil Meech was seen online. First of all, Lil Meech was seen online with Slow Bucks. Slow Bucks got beef with 50. That was red flag one. Red flag number one. No, red flag number one is when he said fuck Ross. Lil Meech, that was a mistake. You chose 50. You chose 50 over your daddy for one. Because you see your daddy running with Ross and you saying fuck Ross as if you undermining what your daddy doing. Then you say fuck Ross. And Lil Meech, you from the crib. You from Miami. That's another red flag. On behalf of 50. Cold-hearted. You kind of went against the crib and you went against your daddy. Obviously, you went against Ross. Now, I'm seeing Little Meech online. All right, he's selling T-shirts with the girl in the front of Woody Wood, stepping out, looking high as fuck, stepping out the vehicle. When I'm seeing it, he looked like he was tired. Lil Meech looked tired in the face. Lil Meech, you's a young dude. You're a young man. You can't be no more than 25 years old. You should not look that tired. Like you've been stressing, brother. Lil Meech didn't look as confident as he usually looks. Lil Meech like he's down on his luck right now. Now, I know Little Meech ain't broke, but people are saying that Little Meech spunked up all the money. $5 million. 50 say he made $5 million. He made Little Meech make $5 million. If you made $5 million, your father comes out. Little Meech puts in the DM, we was just trying to make some money into the next season of BMF. Into the next season of BMF. That's why he accepted the money from Ross. It's supposed to be some temporary income to get through the season to the next season. You hear me? Big mistake. For one, you kind of showed that your father, he needed the money. It kind of looked like a desperation move, like as if everybody's interpreting it as Meech don't got no money right now. Let's be clear. Everybody, the rumors is Meech came out, he ain't got that bread. That's what they're saying. Now, you guys know the man has $1 million story. So let's keep this in perspective. though he might not have the liquid income there, there's a lot of opportunity for this man. And you see what he did with BMF, so you can't really bet against him and him actually getting back in position and being able to accumulate revenue, judging by his track record. Nonetheless, at that moment, you made it appear like your father didn't have money. Now, you guys see Big Meech wearing the BMF chain. Conveniently, as things fall apart, he starts wearing the chain. And I thought about something the other day. Lil Meech ain't got too many big chains like that. That's Lil Meech's signature chain right there. Now, I know that's your daddy, and I know you're going to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice for your pa. You're going to sacrifice for your daddy. So, yeah, there's a slight chance that you was being generous and you gave your daddy the chain, right? Because you said that your daddy's your heart. Understandably, you look just like your pops. With that being said, I get the feeling that you see there's no longer a value in that BMF chain as there once was. That big chain that Little Meech be wearing, it ain't got the same effect at all. Meech conveniently starts wearing the chain. I think Little Meech is starting to catch on to, maybe I should start setting my own legacy. I know you BMF underballs. I get it. Obviously, it's supposed to be passed down to you. But Meech, you still gonna have to form your own legacy at this moment. I think it would be in your best interest to start formulating your own legacy, right? And stop doing everything for $1 because you're looking kind of desperate online doing the little commercial shirt. You wasn't doing stuff like that. So if you starting to promote for your homies, that's a good look, but you wasn't doing that. And we seeing you doing stuff like that. And I think those stuff are a little bit beneath you. You should have brand deals. You should be doing fashion. You into clothes, brand deals, Meech. Not local neighborhood. Now, I understand looking out for your mans, but let's not make that a consistent pattern here. Little Meech working out. Nigga said Little Meech got the dad bod. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I'm a personal trainer to y'all young niggas, to the young niggas and young ladies. Let me tell y'all, the older folks' bodies are looking like they're more preserved. The younger generation is losing their physique. Little Meech, your body looked like my granddaddy body. My granddaddy, rest in peace, Edward Big. All right, my daddy was a mulatto, half white, half black, Zoe. You look just like my granddaddy, bro. The body, I ain't gonna lie, you had the same body type. I'm talking about my granddaddy and granddaddy, lady years, not young granddaddy. All right, that part. Nonetheless, Little Meech, God bless you. Hopefully we see you on Love and Hip Hop Continue. Somebody look out for Little Meech. Somebody please save and mentor that kid. I don't think Little Meech deserve now the execution between 50 and your dad and all that. Okay, maybe you ruined the relationship between you and 50. It's safe to say that, right? But somebody needs to mentor Little Meech. Somebody definitely needs to mentor Little Meech. Yeah. Hopefully somebody. I don't know who's his mentor. I don't know who's his uncles. I know he fell out with Blue. I don't know who mentors Little Meech. But somebody needs to step in other than his daddy, right? He needs some outside advice. L.O.T.S Prove Me That Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 116. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a ninja watcher. That's the person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher. We don't deal with pocket watchers. Y'all know a pocket watcher is a hater, and don't be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. We call that a peeping Tom. If y'all know what they do in peeping Tom, don't go to jail. You will never have to find out. Now, you guys moving right along. Oh, no, we got to stay right there. Also, 50, just to cap this off. 50 also chimed in with Michael Rainey Jr. All right. 50 had some words to say, and I would believe, this is last but not least, I would believe that this was aimed at Little Meech and 50. I believe he was taking shots at his own kid. And y'all know 50, no remorse. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I want to pull this up right quick. All right, let me see where he had Michael Rainey Jr. Here we go. Listen, 50 says, this is a post on 50's Instagram page in which he said Michael Rainey Jr. mother did not allow him to spend his acting money as a child and saved his checks until he turned 18. This allowed him to be have financial stability, focus on his career, and learn how to manage his money responsibly. Now, y'all know right there, that's 50 aimed at Lil Meech. That's 50 saying Lil Meech is blew $5 million. That's him saying, I think that's even at his own kid, to be quite honest with you. Right? And the things with 50 and his child, I'm gonna fall back from that with Marquise. That's a touchy subject. I'm gonna be real with you. Everything on the internet, I don't feel comfortable speaking about. And that's one of those situations. It's a sad situation. Now, I might renege. I've known to renege now and then. All right. Big shout out to Rob Nice. Rob Nice in the building. Don't Shoot a Messenger podcast in the house. L.O.T.S approved, making moves all day, every day. That part. Big shout out to Rob Nice in the building. All right, you guys. We just spoke about A$AP Rocky. You know what I mean? One trial today. Big shout out to A$AP Rocky. Let's talk about Dr. Umar Johnson. You guys know Dr. Umar Johnson, conscious community leader, black communities community leader. Now listen, Dr. Umar Johnson, though he's a community leader, you know he has there's certain things that people speak about. And it counts against his intentions in reference to the school. Dr. Umar Johnson has been building this school. I think it's a charter school. With that being said, the school has yet to be built, in which somebody chimed in. I'm not sure how old this gentleman was, but I know how old he was when he first heard that Dr. Umar was opening this school. Once again, make sure you guys hit the like button. We about to watch this video. All right. Dr. Umar Johnson responding to a gentleman that said Dr. Umar has been saying his school is coming since he was 12 years old. We're going to see about this here. All right, y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
The school ain't open yet. You was 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja? Shave that crust stash off the top of your lip, little ninja. Little crusty ass ninja. Talking about he was 12. Your whole family been through public school. Y'all ain't have a problem with it. Shut up. Always trying to go to war with King Kong. Little crusty ninja. Ogun. Cut a path. Somebody said, why Delaware? Another dumbass question. Because we found a school here. That's why Delaware. You little crusty. Shave that crust stash off your lip, homie. Stop dyeing your hair extra black. That hairline ain't coming back, ninja. The school ain't open yet. You was 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja.
All right. Listen, what you guys are watching is Dr. Umar being he's being questioned. Dr. Umar Johnson is building this school. There's a school, a charter school he's building. Once again, I'm gonna reiterate. He has yet to build a school. What the gentleman did, he left a comment on Dr. Umar's video in which he said, yeah, your school's coming. I've been hearing your school coming since I was 12 years old. Hold up. All right, you guys know when it's in reference to the conscious community, I kind of look at the conscious community. I keep them under a microscope. All right. I always question the conscious community and their intentions. Brothers like Dr. Umar Johnson, brothers like Brother Polite, Side Netta, what have you, Tazariak, Israelite, Hebrew Israelite schooling, anybody that's up there speaking for us as a people, and they're part of this conscious community, this woke community, the educated community. I always look at them, hold them under a microscope, right? You got to question people's intentions. You got to be aware of the false prophet. Now, I'm not saying that's Dr. Umar's case, all right? But what I will say is Dr. Umar has been building this school, all right, since I'm not sure how many years now. The school has yet to come into fruition. The school has yet to be built. All I hear is Dr. Umar Johnson, when he responds to people asking about the school, now he's talking, he's popping his shit. And this is my discrepancy with Dr. Umar Johnson. That boy be popping his shit. If y'all ever see anybody who say some shit to Dr. Umar Johnson, he be popping his shit. But a lot of times, the things that he be saying be irresponsible. Dr. Umar Johnson could be socially irresponsible when he's pushed against the wall, so to speak. When his back is against the wall. And let's be clear, Dr. Umar Johnson's back is against the wall. We're waiting on this school to be built. We are all waiting on this school to be built. It definitely broke Dr. Umar down. All right? And I'm questioning his ulterior motive. What is going to be the end all be all? Dr. Umar, I seen one time he was beefing with this gentleman called Tommy Sotomayor. I hope I'm pronouncing the gentleman's name. Now, this guy here, this is what we Florida we call shot ass out. He shot out, right? But him and Dr. Umar Johnson started arguing, in which Dr. Umar started calling the man Blackie. He was like, yo, Blackie, Blackie, Blackie. I'm dark-skinned. Did it trigger me? Did it? Of course. It would be a lie to say it didn't trigger me. Now, I'm able to be unemotionally invested, right? But initially, it did trigger me. First of all, I understand the gentleman. I'm not saying that he was wrong for cursing out the gentleman. The gentleman is super obnoxious. He's a kind of, what they say, male chauvinistic. He's kind of like part of that universe, that alpha male, Myron and whatever we call that guy. What's the other guy named? Fresh and Fit. That universe, the Kevin Samuels universe. He's part of that. All right. He preaches Pan-Africanism. Dr. Umar Johnson is supposed to be the quintessential black man in modern day time America. He speaks about marrying white women, keeping the lineage, keeping the lineage pure. He speaks about keeping our lineage pure. Not sleeping outside of our race. He speaks about the black agenda, creating a black party, political party. Our own schooling, our own teachings. Black agenda is what he pushes. That's his campaign. I don't think Dr. Umar Johnson has room to be calling people blackie. I don't want the leader of the black community making derogative remarks about skin color. Listen, you cannot be the leader of the black community and you're talking down about skin color. Dr. Umar, this is an awakening. It's not really, I'm not here to condemn you, but this must be addressed. He started calling the man crusty mustache, your crusty stash, crusty woot. That's fine. I'm not saying he's supposed to be perfect. No. Preachers curse too. Cause you're a black activist, that means you can't curse? No, that means you can't talk your shit, pop your shit. No. But you must refrain from certain things, certain depictions of people, certain statements, derogative statements, especially in reference to our community, the black community. You calling the man blackie, crusty, wooty woo, and you lashing back because people are questioning you about your school, which is a school that's never been built. You know you're going to be subject to ridicule. You know you got to fork over that school. All the shit talking you doing, all the popping you doing is not going to compensate for that school. Once you decided to fight for the black community, you owed it to us integrity. Your intentions have to be pure. You owe that to us as a black community. Dr. Umar, I like what you do. I'm not here to condemn you. You're intelligent. You speak about black people in entirety. You spoke about the Haitians, us. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, I love you for that, brother. Dr. Umar, you're not a bad thing. But there's some corrections that we got to make with Dr. Umar Johnson. We as black people, remember, we have our we have our leaders of our community. We can't afford to cannibalize and destroy and bring the demise of our black leaders. But at the same time, we got to take them through the process of refinement. We got to refine them. We got to make sure that we get rid of any imperfections. We got to make a diamond with the pressure. We can't afford to replace Dr. Umar Johnson, my good people. We can't afford to replace certain people. I don't want to even mention his name all over the press right now. We as black people, we like to cannibalize and we like to destroy our black leaders. We can't afford to do that. So what we have to do is we have to advise our black leaders, right? We have to take time and I don't know how you say, some mediation, whatever it takes. But we got to work out the kinks. We can't condemn Dr. Umar. But one thing I can't say, I don't like the way Dr. Umar's responding about that school. That's a cop-out, bro. And you popping shit, and you talking your shit, and you sounding very ignorant, brother. You sounded ignorant when you was calling the man blackie, all that crusty mustache. Listen, bro, you're doing high school jokes, and you a grown-ass man, and you resort to them high school jokes, bro. That's just not even fitting of a man of your stature. Now, I'm not saying that you some high and mighty Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Martin, but you're following in those footsteps, brother. So you got to move with grace, Dr. Umar. You're losing your grace, Dr. Umar. I need you to gather yourself up and utilize your grace. You're representing us, all right? And I know that task, you know, I know I'm giving you room to fuck up. No, you don't have to be perfect. But when we make these observations, me making this observation, hopefully this will get to you. Y'all send this video to him. We're going to chop it up. But Dr. Umar, tighten up, bro. The way you carry yourself, the way you carrying on in the public eye. Remember, you represent us. And I don't care what you say, homie. You represent us. And if you're going to represent us, knowing that we don't have too many representations of us, we need you to move with grace. And you're of that age. You're not in your 20s, bro. So you can't even afford to make the mistakes that a young man would make. You're a grown man. All right? Nonetheless, we do applaud all your works in the community. Your humanitarian works for black people. We applaud that. All right? That part. L.O.T.S Proof Media, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 117. You guys are now listening to the most dangerous podcast on God's green earth. I am the incomparable, the off the imitated, but cannot be duplicated, the one they took their style from. I'm the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. I'm the one they keep getting the shit from. All right? I go by the name of L.O.T.S Proof, you guys. That's an acronym. It stands for the Lord of the Streets, leader of the streets, learn off the streets, living off the streets. When I say living off the streets, I'm referring to eating off the land. We hustlers, we eat what we kill here. This is powered by L.O.T.S Proof Media. I want to welcome everybody to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Once again, episode number 116. Now, we spoke about Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's move on to Neo. Now, you guys, this is one of my particular subjects that I like speaking about. This subject is dealing with polygamy. Neo seen online kissing like 3 different women. All right. I don't know if I can necessarily play this actual video. I think I can show the actual women though. Let me just show you guys. Just to entertain, man. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Hopefully. All right. I'm about to play this video of Neo with his 3 wives. All right, we're talking about polygamy right now, family. Polygamy. All right. Hold on. That part. Hey, let me tell you something. Them bitches bad too. All 3 of them hoes is dope. Hold on, man. I gotta be honest with y'all. Excuse my language, lady. Them hoes is fire. Now listen, you guys seen a video that was Neo. Y'all remember the singer Neo? Miss Independent Woman. I don't remember the song all the way through, but I do remember the song. But you know I'm bad with singing. With that being said, you guys, people always thought Neo was gay. There was rumors that Neo liked the men, LGBTQ community. I always for disclaimer, you guys, we're not against y'all. With that being said, people always thought that he was kind of. Now you guys see he's popping up with 3 women, contrary to public's opinion of Neo. That's the singer Neo, the bald head kid with the tongue ring. Contrary to popular belief, you guys see Neo. He's kissing 3 women. Neo obviously practices polygamy. Polygamy is a concept here in America that's not embraced, but in Africa and other places, in Middle Eastern places, they embrace polygamy. Multiple wives. Those are sisters. Those are considered sister wives. I had a conversation with somebody, man, and I always end up in this place right here. I don't see nothing wrong with polygamy, right? Let me see if you guys can dig this. All right. In these days and times, they be saying that that if you're not really making, you as a man, if you're not really generating enough income, you shouldn't even be having sex. Women shouldn't even be giving you pussy. Now, hold on. Don't act like you guys don't hear that, right? That's the consensus. People are saying that men these days, if you're not able to generate no income, you don't deserve pussy, right? When I hear that, I was speaking to my homegirl today, and we were talking about that. And I just came to the conclusion that if the average man, well, especially in these times, is not generating enough income to satisfy a woman to be deserving of being sexually pleased, that exempts half of the men on earth. What they're saying is, and this is in reference to polygamy, and I'm trying to justify, I'm justifying polygamy. I'm justifying having multiple wives right here. If half the population isn't deserving of sexual pleasure, having kids, because that's the byproduct of sexual pleasure, that means only the population that's generating that substantial income deserves to have women, deserves to have sex, is deserving of being pleased, because he's a provider, right? Well, my good people, this resorts back to Africa. Listen, in Africa, it was known. You remember the old man with all the land, the old man with the farms and the boats, the land, the old man who had all the women in the village. I more understand polygamy and having multiple wives. Having multiple wives, obviously, throughout history, is for the provider. Not everybody can provide for multiple wives. What about the women? What are the women out there supposed to do if they can't find a nigga that can support them? They're going to have to resort talking to the man with the multiple wives. Hold up. I'm justifying what Neo did. Polygamy is justified when you can afford multiple wives. When you can take care of all your women, polygamy is justified. Having multiple wives is justified when you can take care of multiple women. And you guys will see throughout time, history is always going to repeat itself. I understand the American way law, one man, one wife, but that's not traditional, nor is that natural. All right? Naturally, a man is going to have more than one woman. Naturally, we desire more than one woman. All right? Naturally, we are providers. Traditionally, we are providers. Traditionally, we had more than one woman. In many different other cultures, this is how the family structure is. They have sister wives. And this is what you guys seeing Neo doing right now. And I know you probably like, yeah, you just trying to justify what he's doing, ladies. I get it. But if you do the homework, you'll realize the top earner, the nigga at the top of the mountain, the top earner, he deserves more than one wife. If you're a boss and you make a lot of income, you deserve more than one wife. The women deserve you. The women that are looking for the earners, the women that looking for providers, you're not wrong. You're not wrong for talking to a man that already has a wife, especially if he practices polygamy. Ladies, there's nothing wrong with being the second woman if the man is a provider. This is all about being a provider. This is justifying polygamy, all right? L.O.T.S Prove Me or Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. You guys let me know in the comment section. I'm pretty sure some people would beg to differ, that part. But nonetheless, let's clap it up for Neo, for the 3 beautiful sisters, bad bitches, all right? All right, you guys, what else we have here? What else we have left? Oh yeah, big shout out to Drake, you guys. Drake, new album, Drake doing numbers. Now, you guys, they're saying that people are putting Drake's name in the search engines for Spotify and these different platforms, and Drake's album is not popping up. Some people are getting it. I did it the other day. It popped up for me, but I see people online that are putting Drake's name in the search engine, and the album's not popping up. All right? Nonetheless, you guys, Drake, first week sales is looking like he's going to hit 250,000. Y'all do keep in mind, Drake is independent. And this is what people are fearing. A lot of people saying Drake is meeting his demise. I heard this the other day, which makes a lot of sense. Though I'm not heavy into conspiracy theory, conspiracies do exist and they are real. Are all of them real? Of course not. But in this case, it might be real. Drake, 250,000 records sold first week. Drake is now independent. A lot of people saying that the record companies came together as a collective to destroy Drake because they knew that Drake would go independent and his trajectory was to keep rising, right? Remember, Drake was like half a million out the gate first week. So this is basically like half, maybe not even half. He does about 450, 400 the first week. He did 250. He did about 75% of that, 65% of that, right? Yeah, about 70% of that, his usual. This is independent. This is what the labels are scared of Drake. They're saying that the labels sabotage Drake like the labels sabotage Michael Jackson for owning the Beatles masters and things of that nature. Drake is supposed to get back his, Drake's supposed to get back his masters. He's supposed to get back his masters. So with that being said, they're saying that the industry brought Drake's demise. When you see stuff like his shit not popping up on Spotify, Drake's independent. His numbers going up. He will have the #1 album. All right. Drake's is he's gonna have the #1 album in that verdict. He's gonna get because the trajectory of his numbers. Now, in reflection to the music industry, they don't want to see that many successful stories of independent artists, especially somebody that they put all those marketing dollars and invested into Drake, to see Drake ride into the sunset and become an independent artist and get back all these masters and things of that nature. Because guess what? That's going to cause a trend. People are going to follow in Drake's lead. And that's what the industry is scared of. They're actually scared of Drake. Drake is a phenomenon. Drake could change the trajectory of the music industry. The streaming already changed things to a certain degree. The internet changed the music industry to a certain degree. Now you have this independency, artists being successful since the inception of the internet. Artists have been going independent. All right. Progressively, at the time, they just start going independent. Drake is gonna be one of the most successful stories of an artist who went independent, leaving a major, and they're in fear of his influence. People are scared of influence. Niggas keep taking what I keep creating because it's influence. Listen, L.O.T.S approved media, you guys. This is episode number 116. Now, you guys, today's a Tuesday, all right? And we will be back on Friday and Sunday. You guys didn't see me last Sunday, all right? Had some things I was putting together. Hopefully, y'all guys, I want to have a surprise for you this week, another interview. It's going to be a big interview, Miami interview, Dade County shit, all right? And you guys see what I'm speaking about. Only the real. Only the real. This is going to be a fire interview, all right? L.O.T.S Prove Me That Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. With that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and play this outro. That part. All right, you guys. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So if God permits, as je bless, we are going to be back up here on Friday. All right? You guys enjoy your weekend. You know what I mean? And look forward for this week for new interviews. They will be dropping. That part. Turn your notification bells on also. You guys know every time I drop new content, you guys will be the first to get it. You have to turn on your notifications. A lot of content being released. That part. With that being said, L.O.T.S approved media. Don't shoot a messenger, because this messenger shoots back. All right? And I'm out.